Have you ever wondered about the true nature of our universe and our place within it? What if everything we see, everything we hold dear, is just a temporary stage in a much grander cosmic play? Today, we're diving deep into a profound revelation, a message that claims to be from the very source of creation, offering answers to these age-old questions. It begins in a moment of quiet solitude, a retreat into a metaphorical mountain of meditation. There, a voice, identifying itself as the voice of God, the Universal Father, begins to speak, not through burning bushes of old, but through the very fabric of one's soul. The voice starts with a greeting, simple yet profound. Greetings, this is the voice of God. It then unfolds a story of creation that might challenge everything you thought you knew. It speaks of a time before time, when a part of the divine source was separated and the perfect unity was disturbed. In the ensuing darkness, a long period of meditation took place. And from that meditation, our universe was born a temporary, fleeting creation. The process was gradual. First came the gaseous elements and dust, swirling in the void. They gathered together, ignited into supernovas. And through these cosmic explosions, the heavier elements, the building blocks of planets and life, were forged. Galaxies spun into existence, solar systems formed, and among them, worlds like our own Earth emerged, ready for life to take root and evolve. But the voice emphasizes a critical point. This universe is not a permanent home. It is in a constant state of flux, of change, of becoming. Nothing within it is permanent. So why create such an impermanent reality? The answer lies in the purpose of evolution itself. This entire cosmic structure was designed as a school, a training ground. It was created so that beings could arise from the crude state of matter, progress spiritually, and begin the long journey back to the source from which they were separated. The ultimate goal is to restore the original wholeness, to make the body that was once one healthy again. Think of it this way. The universe was created by using the darkness, but infused with divine light and body. The purpose of the life given to us and to all beings on higher levels is to recognize the temporary nature of this reality. The danger lies in becoming attached to things that are not permanent, because everything that is not permanent will eventually be destroyed. The very forces that built this universe are now working to return to their natural state, which is why decay and destruction are inherent parts of our cosmic experience. However, there's a problem. Humanity as a whole struggles to see this truth. We often treat this temporary life as if it's permanent. We become so attached to fleeting things, possessions, status, even our physical forms, that we find it impossible to separate ourselves and focus on what is truly permanent, our spiritual essence and its connection to the source. The voice explains that before this universe was created, individual consciousnesses that had separated from the essence were stuck. They couldn't progress. They were adrift in darkness. This is why this specific creation was necessary. It's a system designed to allow beings to turn around, to remember, and to reunite with the source. The process of evolution, according to this revelation, is not a gentle, passive journey. It has a built-in mechanism for progress. At any point, if a species or a group of beings lags behind, if they fail to evolve to a higher level, the system has no choice but to eliminate them. This clears the path for those who are actively evolving and progressing. This is why our current period in human history is described as a time of sundering, a time of great separation and change. An example is given, the dinosaurs. They were unable to progress and evolve to a greater degree, and so they had to be eliminated. The work of the spirit, the voice says, operates in a similar way. It clears away that which cannot progress to help those who are striving toward a higher level of consciousness. This brings us to a pivotal moment in human history about 12,000 years ago. Before that time, humanity had the ability to access the powers of the spiritual world directly. We had a deeper connection, a more intuitive understanding. But we did not progress. We stagnated. Therefore, a great cataclysm occurred, what we might call the flood of Noah. This event was a reset. Those who had failed to evolve were eliminated from the gene pool. A new kind of human was then created, one with a significant change. Our third eye, the center of our spiritual perception and intuition, was closed. We were given intellect as our primary tool for navigating the world. This was a deliberate change designed to set us on a new evolutionary path, one that required us to use our minds to rediscover the spiritual truths we once knew instinctively. So here we are, living in a temporary universe, with a mind designed for logic and a spirit that yearns for a home it barely remembers. The message is a call to awakening. It urges us to see beyond the temporary illusions of this world, to detach from that which will inevitably fade, and to focus our energy on the one thing that is permanent, our spiritual journey back to the source. It's a challenging path, but according to this voice, it is the very reason for our existence. It's a journey from separation back to unity, from darkness back to light. Thank you for joining me on this deep exploration today. What are your thoughts on this perspective? Does it resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this journey thought-provoking, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that challenges the mind and nourishes the soul. Until next time,